what do we think we're going to be doing today?
But if it is a single date, who here hasn't been on one? Like,
There's heaps.
there's quite a few, yeah. It's interesting.
A really nice day, so once
It
again...
is a stunning day.
You wouldn't want to waste this day.
No.
Yeah. Oh, you can hear the motorbike.
Oh, yeah,
That's definitely him.
Jimmy's been speaking about his motorbike a lot and has been spending a lot of time fixing it up. So we know instantly that Jimmy's out the front with his motorbike.
Hello.
Love it.
Good morning.
Is this Tiffany?
This is Tiffany.
Tiffany looks good.
He's got the aviators on, he's got his helmet on and a cool denim jacket. He's definitely looking the part.
Yeah, good. Feeling pumped.
This bike I bought about 5 years ago, and it was a bit of a wreck. So I completely stripped it, sourced parts from all around the world. She was finished 2 days ago. Yeah, today will be the first ride on Tiffany. It's a very special day for me. And yeah, it is a two-seater as well.
I really need a single date with Jimmy because that's the only way you're going to build a connection with him in this process. So I'm hoping that it's me today.
Before we get onto that, there's some other people that I'd like you guys to meet. So...
Oh, it's an MG. No way.
There are two girls in the front. Are these the other women in your life? So I'm thinking, oh my God, we've got intruders.
Hello. While I'm on a date with one of the girls, I've invited two of the most important women in my life to get to know some of the other girls at the mansion. Yeah. This is my beautiful sister, Tahnee. Yeah. My cousin, Melissa. Meet the girls.
We're Jimmy's girlfriends.
It's so nice to meet you guys. We've heard so much about you. I'd like to say the same, we haven't heard it.
We know nothing.
Well, yeah, that's why I've brought these guys here today, because I'm not staying today, and one of you aren't staying either. You're going to come for a ride with me on the bike, but my beautiful family is going to hang out with you guys for the day. I must mention that our family lunches and dinners are quite interesting, to say the least. So expect some pretty interesting conversations, but that's normal. Don't go easy on them.
You don't need to say that.
My family lunches and dinners are notorious for a bit of a grilling. I'm really excited for my family to meet all the ladies. Yes, there might be some hard questions asked, but more importantly, I just want everyone to have a good day together and hopefully they can all get to know each other a bit better. Well, on that, we can't hang around. Well, I can't hang around. So one of you is going to come with me for a bit of an action-packed day with Tiffany.
Oh, wow.
Jimmy's taking one of us lucky ladies on the back of the bike. That seat on the bike, I just don't think it's going to be me with my badonkadonk.
Lily, would you like to come for a ride?
Yes,
All right. Shall we?
Hi.
Hello. How are you?
I'm just so excited.
Helmet for you.
Thank you. I've grown up with Harleys with my dad's, and every other day it's been bloody flying, and I'm petrified of that. So, yeah, something on the ground works quite well for me.
That's it. All right, good. You've done well there.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Bye, guys.
So hot. Such a boy and his bike.
All right, should we go inside?
Show us your house.
I do think that me being able to ask direct questions of the girls will be helpful in finding out who do I think would be a really good match for Jimmy and who might come across as being a good match but is not.
I've decided to bring Lily on today's date because I think Lily's just fun. I think she's going to really enjoy the day. From the very beginning, Lily has been constantly catching me off guard.
Mr. Bachelor, is there room for one more in the cocktail party?
Oh my
Hello, I'm Jimmy.
Hi, I'm Lily.
Hi, Lily. The Northern Beaches has always been home for me. Whenever I arrive back in the beaches, I just feel relaxed. I feel like that's where all the memories are for me. That's where I grew up, and that's the area that I love. Welcome to Bilgola Beach. We finally made it. And I want to show that to Lily today.
What have you got planned for me here?
I don't know. I love to surf, and I couldn't bring someone to the Northern Beaches without going for a surf with them. Do you like surfing?
I'm about to find out if I do.
You're not against giving it a go?
I'll give anything a shot once.
All right, well, the conditions look all right.
Let's go for it.
How about I give you a bit of a surf lesson?
Let's do that.
Yeah?
I love that.
How confident are you on one of these boards?
Oh, not super confident. Growing up, we've always done like the little surfboard, but yeah, not in the ocean with like real waves.
Okay, let's do it. Ready for your surf lesson?
I think I am. You seem more ready for it than me.
All right, so right foot.
All right, one. Oh,
Jeez, I'm dropping a knee for you already. Far out.
I mean, the least you could do is take me out for
First
dinner
day.
first.
Oh, jeez.
But all right, sure.
Okay, I'll carry it in for you.
Okay.
Surfing definitely has a steep learning curve. It takes some people a long time just to be able to stand up. So let's see how Lily goes. 3, 2. Straight away. Well done.
Thanks.
Straight up, first time.
Oh my God, it's so big.
If I'm brutally honest, I was kind of hoping that she would struggle a little bit with this so I can, help her out and look like a bit of a hero, but it didn't really go like that. I'm super impressed. She just got it, no fear. I feel like Lil's the type of girl that will give anything a go.
I stood up pretty quickly on the board, like Jimmy's a good teacher, obviously. And then I was like, let's just swim around and have some fun. I was like, let's ditch the board.
Well done.
Thanks.
Straight up.
Good thinking.
Surfboards, we've let go of the lead. Surfboards off, who cares where it is? Yeah, my attention is elsewhere at the moment. Shorter surf lesson, but I'm not complaining. Lily has this effect on me where she manages to get my attention.
I'm like surprising myself. I'm like, oh my God, what am I doing? Like, I'm not this affectionate, but then he just brings this side out in me and I'm like, yeah, that was nice. My dad's gonna kill me. It is so exciting. Honestly, I'm having the most amazing day. I've never felt like this. I've never done this with anyone. Like all those mediocre other dates I've been on. Like, this is second to none.
We used to go for like family rock walks along that rock set.
Yeah?
And the mum used to swim the pool there, Bilgola pool. And then my nan, actually, the next beach, she would walk down every day and swim laps in the pool.
No
like
way.
rain, hail, shine, through the middle of winter. And she'd always get out and say, oh, it's warm as toast. Like, and she'd just be in the one piece, rocking the one piece.
What a goer. Jimmy's close to his family, super important for me because I didn't really have that growing up and I didn't really have a stable background. So making sure my partner has a stable background, that's super important for me.
My nan had 3 heart attacks on that beach.
3?
Yeah. And yeah, luckily she survived all of them. Yeah, so that was her.
3? Oh my God.
3. That was her daily ritual. Every day she'd walk down and then walk home and have a big bowl of like cereal on the balcony. She had like the best life with,
I love
with her husband.
Is that your dad's parents or your mum's?
That's my mum's mum. Yeah.
Okay. He's so generous to let me know all these really deep stuff about him and his family. It was the most amazing feeling because no one's ever done that. So
We've got a little piece of you everywhere.
Yeah. Yeah.
I feel amazing towards Jimmy. I think he's so kind and very generous to like open up this side of him.
Every Christmas day, we're all down the beach, having a swim.
Christmas at the beach.
Yeah, it's a little bit different.
Yeah, I love Christmas, so.
but just not having someone's killing me.
I'm a little bit scared. This is like uncharted territory for me. I haven't gotten close to someone in a long time, but it feels safe right now, and I need to challenge myself, so I'm just gonna go with it.
So obviously, I'm the best at surfing.
I'll give it to you. Go.
Thanks for teaching me.
You're welcome. You're definitely a natural.
Today was perfect. It's exactly what I want.
I'm glad.
Yeah.
It's nice to come to the beach. I feel like I've been missing the beach.
Me too. I walk my dog on it every day.
Yeah, it's good. It's a good little ritual. Here we go. I'll warm you up.
Go.
Is that better?
Much.
With Lily, the chemistry is well and truly there. But moving forward, I just need to see, are my feelings towards Lily that way just because of the chemistry, or is there something more to it?
Coming up, a family feast
Cheers, girls. Thanks for having us.
becomes a family feud.
I'm quite over the fake facade.
I 1000% disagree with you. I don't think that we see the side of her that you see.
To have her say something like this in front of Jimmy's family, the guy who I really like, is hurtful.
Before
I just have a feeling that she's not going to come back tonight.
The conversation they've had is really serious.
an unscheduled departure.
I was completely blindsided tonight.
Did you guys know that was happening, or were you all just like,
No one knew. No one knew. You're like, what?
There's like a lot of you. People dating.
Imagine how Jimmy feels.
Jimmy chooses Lily for the single date, but the consolation prize is spending time with his family. So tonight we're having a dinner party with his cousin Lisa and his sister Tahnee. I'm actually keen either way. Spending time with Jimmy is obviously really great, but getting to know his family would be equally as awesome.
You're not going to remember this. I'm Holly.
Holly?
Yeah.
Jimmy has mentioned that Tahnee, his sister, is a psychologist. So automatically I'm thinking she's going to have a pretty good read on some of the girls here today. I can see the cogs are turning in her mind, and she is watching everyone like a hawk.
Good afternoon, ladies.
It's been great getting to know the girls, but I'm also keen to sit down for dinner and get to know them a bit better and maybe get into some juicier topics.
Tahnee, what are the Nicholson family dinners normally like?
Lots of banter. We definitely touch on topics that maybe other families wouldn't. We're very open, honest.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Communication, trust.
I have something to help you with that. While you're preparing your meal, feel free to write questions for each other and put them in this box. You can direct the question to a specific person. You can direct the question to everybody. It can be from you, or it can be an anonymous question. I hope you have a fantastic night. Enjoy yourselves.
Thanks, Sarah. We are going to blow the lid off of this honesty box. There are going to be truth bombs going off left, right, and centre up in front of the family, especially about Holly. This is going to be fun.
massive trust.
Okay, open.
Oh my goodness.
How nice is this?
Oh, this is beautiful.
Little waterfall in the background.
Oh, just something you had prepared earlier?
Just, yeah, I prepared that one as well, of course. What's your step?
Thank you. I am feeling a lot of feelings for Jimmy right now. Like, no one's ever taken me on a proper date, really, so I do feel really special. Thanks for today.
Thank you. I had an amazing day.
It was amazing to see all the little parts of you. You know that I'm very sentimental with things like that. Yeah, I've never had anything sort of like this in my life ever, so.
Oh, well, I'm glad you've enjoyed it as much as I have.
Thank you.
Because it's a big, for me, it's a big thing bringing someone on the first ride to my bike.
Yeah.
There is definitely something about Lily. Yes, she is the youngest in the mansion, but I do feel she's one of the most mature. Bringing someone back to where I grew up, you know, is...
It's a big thing.
It is.
Yeah.
And, I mean, I've got so many memories around here that it's, like, from all the years that it's nice to be able to enjoy it with someone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what it's about.
It is. That was a big, big day for me. So the fact that she was so enthused, had a big smile on her face, and we were just laughing and joking around the whole day, it was, I'm really glad I brought Lily along. Really important in this whole experience to kind of throw yourself in the deep end and,
Exactly.
and like open
Challenge
up.
yourself.
Yeah, that's it. So I love how you're definitely doing that. I can see that from day one.
Thank you.
You're going to...
I'm trying.
You're trying.
I don't really get close to a lot of people.
Okay.
So, yeah, it's nice.
Normally, what?
What?
It's normally not, you don't open up?
No, I don't know what it is. I think it just takes me a lot to open up because I have been hurt by people. And I know sometimes I can be, you know, I have a very hard exterior. I think my biggest thing was I was probably too fiercely independent.
Okay.
And I've given myself to my career the last few years because I wanted to be super comfortable in who I was. So when I met someone, like, I was comfortable in what I was bringing to the table as well. Because when my parents split up, my mum hadn't worked and then for like 10 or 12 years. So then she went back and she had sort of nothing.
Yep.
So it's big for me to sort of be financially stable and do all that for myself. That's all very fulfilling, but it's time to share that with someone else now. My career is where it needs to be and I've put my personal life on hold. So I've done, everything I need to now, and this is the one thing I've sort of been pushing away, and now I'm ready.
I think we're on the same page with that.
Yeah.
So it's good, it's important.
It is important.
I think it's amazing that Lily has everything together at the age of 23. She's sure of herself. She knows what she wants out of her career. I want to be in a relationship with someone that can hold their own, and I think Lily could definitely do that. So, yeah, it is really reassuring.
What else do you want to know? Anything else?
I'd never have to second guess why you're here or...
Good.
Sitting there with Lily around the fire, it just felt like we had the beach to ourselves. We were staring at the stars. It was just, I don't think I've felt that relaxed throughout this whole experience. This little thing just popped out of nowhere, you know?
Ah, interesting.
Didn't know roses grow in the sand.
No idea.
Yeah, sometimes they do.
I didn't know they were
It's a wild
native
sand variety.
to the beach.
Yeah, it's the Bilbola Beach rose. But thanks for such an amazing day. It's
I feel
really
like
nice when you were so enthused about it, and
Good.
you had as much fun as I did.
So much.
So thanks for such an amazing day.
Thank you.
Lily, will you accept this rose?
I will. Thank you, Jimmy. Today was amazing. I think my biggest fear in this is probably, oh my God, just coming off second best. I never put myself out there, ever. And for this to feel so good,
I'm like, oh my God, I hope he feels it too. So it's super scary if he doesn't.
Cheers, girls. Thanks for having us.
We're having a dinner tonight with Tahnee, Jimmy's sister, and Lisa, his cousin, and there is an honesty box. We have to put in questions that can be anonymous, directed at anyone or to everyone.
Does anyone down there want red?
Yes, please.
Carly, I'm trying to learn these names.
I mean, it's not easy.
So sitting down with all the girls should be interesting. In true Batchy fashion, they've dropped some question box. Me and Tahnee have thrown a few questions in there, nothing too scandalous. And I'm sure the girls will be throwing things in there too.
Elephant in the room. There's a little bit of there's a nice little shiny box staring at us all. Would anyone like to begin?
Coming into tonight, I think it's important that we all be open. I think some tough conversations might be had.
I'm really interested to see how the girls react to the questions and also what questions come out, because I think that will say a lot about what they're worried about from other people's intentions in the house.
Have you guys put any questions in the box?
Yes.
Hey, love it. The target of the box is Holly. It might as well just be titled Holly Sucks, but the first few questions have come out of the box and come my way.
Steph, have you ever cheated on a partner?
Wow, are we really supposed to answer that?
Yep.
I've never cheated. I've been on the receiving end of cheating, so big hard no. Oh, why was my name in the box? Who would have really... Oh, I really don't care.
Steph, will you be willing to move for Jimmy? As you've implied, it's not something you're willing to do.
I've moved overseas for a pilot for his career in the past, but now, hard no. Water off a duck's back, baby.
Steph, has your past experience with a pilot changed your opinion on Jimmy?
My experience with my ex-boyfriend, him cheating on me, is my pilot ex. I can't paint everyone with the same brush, you know? So I'm not putting him in that box for sure. I'm just sick of talking about pilots. I never want to hear about another pilot as long as I live. Sorry, Jimmy. Change professions. Then again, he was dating with 13 women at the same time, so typical pilot.
Steph comes up quite a lot, and I learned that Steph has dated a pilot before and that he was unfaithful for a long period of time. And so I'm a little bit maybe concerned but interested to find out whether she's bringing that into her interactions with Jimmy, because he's obviously a pilot too.
All right, for the batch girls, do we think some people change in front of Jimmy and the camera? I'll start. I think the answer is yes, and I think to some extent it applies to all of us. It's natural that we're a more polished version of ourselves on camera.
No one has any firm views?
So the question pops up and it says, for the batch girls, do we think that some people act differently in front of Jimmy and the camera? Steph kind of just shoves it in front of me. Come on, go on. You answer it.
I wasn't gonna do it. I'll send one of my people in to take the collateral.
I think this is an interesting one and probably going to step on some toes. But Holly, I feel like that you are quite different behind closed doors. And then when Jimmy's around, I feel like, yeah, you're a different version. Okay.
In what way?
There's been moments where I've been talking and you've just cut over the top of me. It's offended me.
To have her say something like this in front of Jimmy's family, the guy who I really like, is hurtful. And I'm kind of just trying to like process this all, but Tatum just keeps coming.
Behind closed doors, I feel like you haven't been that nice. And then when Jimmy is here, wanting to be the centre of attention and be front and centre, and I can't compete with that. So, yeah, I kind of have thought, are you here for the right reasons?
I 1000% disagree with you. Holly is nothing but kind and fun, and this centre of attention, sassy, bubbly person that you're saying she is in front of Jimmy is how she is always with me. I have a very different opinion of Holly. We've gotten to know each other really well, and I see her as this really warm and kind and funny person.
Sorry to interject, but I don't think that we see the side of her that you see.
I want to completely validate what Carly has said. I've seen an incredible warmth from Holly. There's been a couple of days that I've just not felt myself. I've been quite down, and she's come and checked on me. I chat to her every single day, and I sing nothing but her praises.
I get that you see that, but
I'm just saying, because you mentioned that no one else was seeing the warmth that Carly was seeing, and I just wanted to say that I'm 100%, and I would hazard a guess Brooke would say the same thing.
I really do, yeah.
I'm just confused as to why this is now a conversation.
The question's been put in the box. That's why I've answered it. And it was just, it absolutely is mind-boggling to see how different she is behind closed doors, and it's strange. And having that question there, I felt like that was a perfect opportunity because it has bothered me a lot, and makes me feel uncomfortable, and I am quite over the fake facade that I feel is happening.
It's interesting that you're saying that because I actually haven't had a conversation with you, I don't think, in the house. So what you're kind of...
Yeah, because
can I just talk, if possible, because I did let you speak. I haven't really spoken to you. I don't know you. Am I here for the right reasons? Absolutely. You know, that has never wavered for me. So that is a little bit of a character assassination, and you never had a chat to me about my past relationships, anything. You've never had a chat to me about why I'm here.
Yeah, we haven't had a proper conversation because I do feel extremely judged by you. I don't think I'm the only person here that thinks that.
Okay, I do feel like you've made your point. Are we able to move on?
Isn't that a bit of a contradiction? It's a bit of a juxtaposition between what happened with you and I at the cocktail party the other week, because you were happy to sit down in a group of people and put me on blast.
I'm a bit confused. I think, like, calling someone a C word on national television is, like, a little bit of a different thing, and I wanted to nip that in the bud instantly.
If that's your response, just to downplay the situation by trying to make me look like the bad guy, then sure.
I'm just confused where all of this, yeah.
Let's just move on to the next question. Give everyone some time emotionally to process what's happened. And then we come back to this and chat a little bit about it once we've had a bit of think about it.
Yeah.
Seems fair. Hopefully the next question's a bit lighter.
Excellent work.
How are you feeling? It's just brutal. It's just brutal. I didn't see that coming at all. I've never been nasty to any of these girls. I've never had a conversation with Tatum in my life. Like, I don't know where that's coming from. Yeah. It's just almost like, it's like the second that it's like, I don't know, the second I'm forming a connection with Jimmy, it's people want to pummel me down and I don't understand it.
Does anybody think, like, I was out of line?
You've got to speak your own truth. It doesn't mean it is the truth, but, like, everyone has their own perspectives and there's nothing wrong with that, so.
Like, I do. I feel uncomfortable at times with Holly, and that's just my truth.
She's not here, so it's probably not fair to throw her name through mud.
At the end of the day, I'm just like, I'm here now for him. Like, I've formed a connection with him, I'm here for him. But for them, people like Tatum, who I've never said a word to in my life, to say something like that, it's like, it makes no sense to me. But it's like, for that to be said in front of his family, like, that's now impacting my relationship with him. And I can't, like, I don't want that, because, like, that's why I'm here.
Yeah. I don't know what impression Jimmy's family got, but I hope I've done enough to send Holly home.
Brooke, would you like to join me for a single date?
Sorry, guys, just taking Tahnee away.
Don't worry, I've got a long list, guys.
After this dramatic dinner, I want to spend some time with some of the girls and get to know them better.
Obviously, it's hard having time away from him and seeing him going off with other girls, especially after developing feelings really early on in this. But generally, I'm pretty good. I mean, I think we're just really random and quirky together, and that's what makes it really special to me.
I'm feeling really excited because I think the girls are going to loosen up a bit and be a bit more real in front of me.
He is my type in the sense that he's a good, kind, genuine person, and that's what I look for. That's the main thing I look for in someone.
Yeah. Well, I have to say, I've been here a day and I've heard about 3 girls say that you are the nicest person. So that's part of why I wanted to talk to you, because obviously we like nice people, and you've had a day with Jimmy, so he obviously thinks that as well.
I think Jay is potentially compatible for Jimmy. I could easily imagine them spending a weekend together, and I think she would challenge him mentally as well. Like, I think she's pretty switched on.
How are you finding all of this?
It's exhausting, yeah. You guys must sleep well after.
Oh, yeah.
I noticed Holly straight away today. When we first drove up, I kind of saw her and thought, oh, she looks like Jimmy's type. But hearing what all the girls are saying about Holly, it's definitely concerning to me. But I really want to talk to her and find out myself what's going on here and get to the bottom of it.
I guess I just wanted to chat to you because I'm conscious you've had a bit of maybe a rough night.
Yeah.
And I guess I wanted to give you the right of reply and give you a chance to share your
and
perspective.
thank you for doing that. Sorry.
I'm sorry, I didn't trust you.
Right. No, it's obviously, it's a really tricky environment.
Yeah.
And, oh God, sorry. No, you're right.
If you need a moment, it's okay.
No, that's fine. I've actually never had a falling out with, I've had a falling out with my father. And that's basically it in my entire life. I've never had, the fights that I've ever had with girlfriends are with my best girlfriends who I've had since preschool. So, and that's over stupid, trivial things. So coming into this, the first few weeks was absolutely fine with the girls, and then kind of after I'd kind of been on a single date with Jimmy and kind of made myself a bit more known in the mansion and not sticking to just my friendship group, I have felt a little bit like there has been more commentary about me than necessary. But the commentary about me maybe cutting people off or being a little bit, standoffish or being too loud or whatever it might be, are the people that I don't know very well. And I don't really go out of my way to talk to people that I don't. But the people who know me and love me know that I'm not that person.
But maybe the others or that aren't your close friends, like maybe they don't feel like you're very inclusive of them and their feelings. Perhaps they feel a bit dismissed.
I can only learn and grow by being told those things.
But you also have to create the space. I mean, I'm a very extroverted, loud person as well, and You know, it's definitely been a learning for me to kind of actually ask those questions of people as well and create the space for them to share it.
It feels like what some of these girls have said tonight has impacted Tahnee's thoughts on me and thoughts on my character. I'm really hoping that this doesn't impact my connection with Jimmy. Aside from all of this and aside from everything, in the few short seconds that we've gotten to know each other, do you see that there could be some compatibility between him and I?
Yeah, I do. I mean...
It's hard for you to say,
no,
I know that. But...
Yeah, no, but I did, you know, I definitely see you as being one of the more compatible ones. I think definitely you probably would have to work through together how you cope with conflict. This exchange tells me quite a bit about Holly. I think the positive thing is that I do think she is still genuinely here for Jimmy, but in a partner, you want someone who's going to make people around you feel loved as well, not just the people that they want to like them.
So tell me,
yes,
how's it been going?
That's a very broad question. I'm going to need you to narrow it down for me.
I'm really interested to speak to Stephanie. She has been cheated on in the past and she's dated a pilot before. So, yeah, I just want to gauge her level of interest in being here still and in Jimmy. I know you're talking at the table about your past relationship and obviously there were massive trust issues and you cheated and everything. And do you think, I imagine that would be playing in quite a lot, even though it's a different situation, but do you think that that's playing in?
Finding out that Jimmy was a pilot when I got to the Bachelor mansion, I was like, here we go. But they're completely different people as humans. Like, my ex is not Jimmy.
But then your reaction when you found out he was a pilot was a bit of an eye roll.
We're always changing our minds, right? Pilots suck. Feel the need to change. The subject of this conversation, it's hard to be vulnerable around a group of women who all have feelings for Jimmy and are all wanting the same thing. And I'm afraid to put myself out there and feel like a dickhead, like if I'm not the one, or you compare your connection to the connections that you see out there, and some of them are very strong. Brooke and Jimmy have a very obvious connection. The only hesitation or reservation with Brooke is that she's told us in the mansion that she is codependent in a relationship. She likes to have her partner and she likes to have them there, and she struggles when they're not. The other one is Jay. However, I'm not sure she wants to have kids. But Jay's gorgeous.
Stephanie brings up Brooke and Jay could be two of the front runners, but that Brooke is codependent and says that Jay is amazing, but she doesn't want kids. So a bit of food for thought on that front.
Honestly, I'm just trying to take the heat off of me. Likewise, thanks, Lisa. Yeah, you too. I can't always be the bad guy. It's exhausting work, you know.
Up next,
Other girls have said they really struggle with her and that she can be really dismissive.
Jimmy's family
I just don't think it'll work longer term.
lay it all out.
Is there someone that you think could be completely blindsiding me?
Steph, I want to talk to you about.
I think you just have to watch that one.
I'm really, really confused. I have no idea who I can trust. Lily and I walk in, and my family dinners are usually a little bit of chaos. So I walk in, it's all smiles and there's no broken plates, and it looks like it's all gone really well. Yeah, you get to hug me.
I'll just add in an extra hug. There we are.
All right, should we go for a chat?
Yeah.
Yes, go.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Okay. Bye. See you, I'll see you girls later, I'm sure. I'm really intrigued to see what my sister and cousin have spoken to the girls about today. Tomorrow, when you wake up, who are you going to remember?
Oh.
And for what reason?
Oh, that's a good question. Yeah. For me, Brooke and and Jay were the kind of clear front runners.
Okay.
One of the ones that jumped out to us straight away was Holly.
She was a bit of a roller coaster for me because I started off thinking, oh, I reckon she could be a front runner, but by the end, I'm just not sure.
Okay.
So other girls have said they really struggle with her and that she can be really dismissive, make them feel like their voices aren't heard or important. Yeah, it's different in front of Jimmy than at home. So they did say that in front of her at the table and it was a bit of a moment. She got upset. I think you guys would not be able to resolve conflict, you two.
Okay.
I think you might be too similar.
All right.
Yeah, I don't think it'll work longer term. But anyway.
Interesting that you flagged
I think
that.
you just have to watch that one and maybe it's workable. You need to maybe work that through with her.
I will say that Harley jumped to her defence straight away and basically said she's a really warm person, and so did Tahnee jumped in. And I think maybe, don't dismiss her.
All right.
Yeah. For the most part, all the girls have been really, really kind and sweet. And
Is there someone that you think could be completely blindsiding me?
Steph, I want to talk to you about.
Yes, Steph.
Yeah.
She seemed to just not really be into it, just kind of leaning back. Like the whole time, she'd made some interesting comments. I didn't feel like she cared at all about us being there or wanted to get to know us. Like, it just seemed like she was checked out, frankly. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
But again, are you not feeling?
We had the single date, and it went well, but I just can't help but think I may have misread her a little bit at the start.
Yeah. She said things to me about Jay. She heard that Jay never wanted to have kids. Just ask her, because it could just be a rumour.
I've got no idea what's going on. I'm really, really confused on our single date. Jay made it pretty clear that she wants kids.
They do want to have kids soon as find a partner and hopefully get married and have kids in the next.
That's good. Yeah. I think we're definitely both on the same page. So I'm confused. Suddenly, I have no idea who I can trust. Important things that I wanted to hear from you guys today is most importantly, who do you think that I'm most compatible with and who made an effort today? And then also, is there anyone that I might be blindsided by?
Yeah.
So I think we've done really well.
Yeah.
You guys have obviously asked some really good questions. And
I think we were impressed overall. They were all lovely people.
They were actually really lovely.
Overall, it's been a really interesting day. We've got to know the girls pretty well, and ultimately now Jimmy's got to go make the hard decisions about what happens next as a result of our feedback. And I'm really excited to see who might be the new member of our family at the end of this.
Are we done?
You guys knackered?
Yes.
Long day.
So tired.
I know. Every day I do. It's like every day. It's like, yeah.
And do you feel like you can actually connect with people when there's so many cameras around?
Yeah. I kind of forget them now. I'm glad you said Brooke. I really like Brooke.
She's a front runner.
She is. If I was to name the order, it's Brooke.
Oh really? Or is it after our talk now?
No. That was my order before this day.
Really? Oh God, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Following on from our dinner party with Tahnee and Lisa, I've been relegated off to the batch pad to talk to Jimmy. I'm racking my brain thinking, what did I say? What could have possibly warranted Jimmy asking me over to the batch pad for a conversation? And I'm just thinking, what's his body language going to be like when I open this door? Is he going to be smiling? Is he going to give me a hug? Is he going to be somber? Has he got a suitcase ready for me to go? My heart's going 1,000 miles a minute. Hi.
I'm still finding it really difficult to read Steph, especially after everything that my sister and my cousin have told me. I'll make us coffee.
Yeah, please.
I think what I need to do with Steph moving forward is try and uncover whether or not she is here for me and maybe just call her out a little bit. I feel like she tells me exactly what I want to hear instead of just telling me the truth. Should we go and sit down?
Yeah.
And I feel like I probably could have challenged it a little bit more. So I guess that's what I need to do moving forward.
How are you feeling, honey?
Yeah. Tonight I felt really anxious. After the events of the family dinner, I am feeling pretty apprehensive going into tonight's cocktail party. Yeah, tonight's gonna be interesting. How's everyone feeling for the cocktail party tonight?
I look hot, so.
I feel a bit nervous, more just because of how the night has started. It's kind of just placed a bit of uncertainty on the night, and I just don't think I'll feel calm until I know what's happened with Steph.
Whatever it is, it's very pressing because he had to talk to her as soon as possible.
Yeah. Ooh. We're all unsure if Steph's coming back at this point. We think that the conversation they've had is really serious, so we're hoping that Steph comes back, but we think that Jimmy may have sent her home tonight.
I just have a feeling that she's not going to come back tonight.
I think she'll either come back with a rose or she won't come back at all.
Yeah, I think so too.
I agree. I just have a bad feeling.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm just happy to be here. It's a really nice evening. I look sexy AF.
It's a lovely night.
Yeah, I'm feeling good. I don't know about the others. I don't particularly care because this is my best look to date.
No. You do look sexy.
Yeah, I do, yeah. So that's always a plus.
Yes, I do.
Yeah. I believe you, yeah.
Look, I'm in this for Jimmy, and as much as I do love Steph, at the end of the day, if she didn't come back, yes, I'm sad that I've lost a friend, but also I get the opportunity to potentially have
One step closer to love.
I don't know Stephanie well enough, but I don't see Stephanie and Jimmy as a compatible match, and I don't know how authentic her intentions are in here.
Here's where I stand with Steph. From the very get-go, I didn't want to align myself with her because I didn't like a lot of the things that were coming out of her mouth. I don't trust her. I feel like the other night she pulled me under the bus, and so I don't trust that she is here for the right reasons necessarily, and I would personally, you know, think that I don't know if I'd necessarily want her coming back.
Oh my God! Thank God!
Oh, they're here. Steph is here.
Oh, she's back.
Hey, I would get up, but my dress is too tight.
And I didn't think she was going to come back.
really? Yeah.
Does she have a rose, though?
Does she have a rose?
I'm not dead. Well, it's interesting if she doesn't have a rose. What does that mean?
Beautiful. Thanks.
I don't really think anyone was expecting me to come back. I think a few might have been a bit disappointed to see me walk through the doors.
Who do you think was disappointed?
Oh, look, I think we can all put two and two together at this point. Holly.
Pitch your friend. Ow.
Is that Steph? She's back.
I've actually moved into your room. I'm really sorry it was a bit premature. Into your bed.
Okay, she's kidding.
Did you guys really think I wasn't coming back?
We were just, it really felt like it was going to go either way. We were just a bit worried.
I had no idea.
Steph comes back from her chat with Jimmy and she didn't have a rose. I think that's a really, that's a statement.
So you basically just got extra time? Yeah, we were playing tennis. We were, no, seriously.
Actually, what?
No, I'm joking. We were playing tennis. You suck. No, we just went for a chat at the batch pad and just about some observations he'd had and make sure that we're on the same page still and just set a couple of things straight.
So I think that Steph, she's not really giving much away to us girls, which I find really interesting.
Are you going to tell us the details of what it is he called you over for? Was there something specific?
Bit of Netflix and chill.
Okay, I see how it is.
She's not really wanting to let us in on the conversation and what they spoke about. So to me, it kind of seems like that didn't really go down too well.
Probably not. Everyone looks amazing.
Everyone's very glam tonight, aren't
yeah.
we?
Yeah. You look great.
I do.
Oh,
How are we going?
Oh, he's in green tonight.
I am,
He's
yes.
such a lovely green.
Thank you.
So does someone pull him aside or do we just
Let's-
wait?
Yeah, I'm gonna wait and see who he grabs up there.
Did you want to pull anyone aside tonight or can we just dibs you?
There is someone I want to speak to
Sure.
first. And then
Gotcha.
usual business, I guess.
Business as usual. Assume the cat bites. Yes, excellent.
He said there's someone I want to speak to first.
I've been pretty anxious all night after the bomb that Tatum dropped with his family.
I have a feeling he's going to want to speak to me.
Quick, go hide. We'll say Holly's actually.
I want to hide.
Just cover
Holly's
me in
actually
pillows. Just stay like that. I'm like, Holly, who?
And I'll speak to you all soon, hopefully. Okay, see ya.
Who do you think it's going to be? Who do you think it's going to be? I'm speculating Holly.
Oh, you reckon?
Oh, here. He's got to go pick someone.
Oh, he's veering. He's veering to the right.
No, it's Holly. Given what happened at dinner, I think his sister and his cousin definitely would have said something about the situation.
Do you think he's just going to send her straight home? We can call this night a wrap?
Ooh.
Where's he walking to?
Yeah.
Hello, hello.
Good evening. How are you ladies?
Good.
That's good. Paul,
Yes.
should we have a chat?
Absolutely.
All
Let's
right.
do it.
I wish I could be a fly on the wall for this conversation. She must be shitting herself.
I think it's important that Holly and I just clear the air tonight. There's been a lot of things said.
So I need to change the scenery. Do you
It's
guys
so
want to
hot.
move
Yeah,
down
can
to
we
the garden? We'll go to those couches.
The accusations against Holly were that perhaps she changes her personality when she's around me. And some of the girls have found Holly a little bit dismissive in the house. The advice that my sister Tahnee gave me in approaching this issue with Holly is just to try and get her to tell her side of the story and see what she thinks about it all. So that's exactly what I'm going to do.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you going?
I'm all right.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's been a big few days, which
Okay.
I'm sure you've heard.
She is. She's like, we can hear it. Just keep pretending you're talking. Yeah, yeah. Oh my God, how no, it's my man. Don't actually talk. Shut the. Whatever. Shut the up.
We were all sort of trying to listen in. I've never heard such a quiet cocktail party.
I'm all right. How are you going?
We were all like, just pretending we were talking.
Yeah, I've heard a little bit.
Yes.
Are you, yeah.
All you can hear is silence. Everyone is just, ears are pricked up. Everyone is trying to listen to this conversation. Like,
The other night was really intense and a night that I wanted to spend getting to know a big part of your life was obviously overshadowed by some things that were said and some things that were brought up.
I think she said she feels like she's overshadowed.
Of the nature that maybe I'm different in front of you to how I am in the mansion. And where I kind of stand with that is I've been very open about the fact that I've got a very dry sense of humour and maybe I'm not everyone's cup of tea. And I've got a lot of learning to do. But yeah, maybe I am standoffish, maybe I am cutting. And that's something I need to work on. And I own that. I don't want you to think that I'm being someone in front of you and being someone in front of the girls because some of the girls in here know exactly who I am and it's the exact same person as I am with you.
I can't hear anything.
So I guess I just want to know your opinion on all of this.
She wants to know his opinion.
Yeah, no, I was like a little bit shocked, to be honest, when, you know, my sister sort of, she just said, she didn't turn around and say, oh, you need to watch out for Holly. Coming in here with an open mind, I realised that it's easy for, if you're sitting around in a group and there's all this stuff going on in this house, I realised it's not easy being here. And people are going to step on each other's toes. And it was almost like it was probably the perfect storm. I was waiting for this to...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and perhaps you were you copped the grunt of it. But tonight you've said that maybe maybe you need to work on some things.
Yeah, and I think I was really caught off guard by it, and I was probably pretty defensive. And I don't know, it was just a mess. So, yeah.
I just hope that he gauged my honesty tonight.
If I didn't care about you, I could just shrug it off and be like, oh, well, it doesn't matter, I don't care about Holly anyway.
No, I want you to chat to me about it.
Yeah, that's why I don't take this stuff lightly, and that's why I want to just deal with this tonight and be like, let's just move forward.
Yeah, no more turbulence.
No, no more turbulence. If I had have heard Holly being defensive, it would have just thrown a whole new spanner in the works. So hearing how genuine she was about being mortified that it was brought up in front of my family, and hearing that she'd taken on board, maybe she's just been playing her own game a little bit too much. So thank you. Thanks for being honest.
Always.
Well.
In this moment with Jimmy, I think that connection is still there, but I think it's a little bit fractured.
Okay. What?
After all of this has gone down, it's really tricky, and I think it's going to take a little bit of repairing.
Next.
What's happening here?
I've got something planned. Please make sure you see me.
A shock departure
Why is she going that way? What the hell?
rattles the mansion.
I was completely blindsided.
Oh my God!
No.
What?
What the just happened?
Fall head over heels for the new 10 Play app and enjoy the Bachelor episodes and exclusive extras like never before.
Are you going to go and speak to him, Tatum?
Yeah, I'd like to. Yeah.
So from what I can see, everyone is getting along really well, but...
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Mate, they've been talking for 15 minutes. How much longer does he need her?
I think your sense of time is slow.
Probably.
I really want time with Jimmy. There is something I really want to talk to him about, so I'm kind of struggling to sit back at this point.
Knock. Hello. Not interrupting, well, kind of am, but just when you're finished.
Yeah, we weren't quite finished. We've got a small queue happening.
Oh, right.
We've got Holly and then Ash.
Planned though, so please make sure you see me.
Okay. That sounds really nice, Sarah.
All right.
I'm looking forward to it.
How can there be a queue?
He's just told Sarah there's a queue.
What do I have to do to get a bit of time around here? Take your knickers off, honey. I haven't got any on.
Tahnee said there's a queue. She's made up this verbal cue, which is extremely rude.
Quite taken aback. I was like, wait a second. No, people should be getting off their asses and making an effort to speak to him. You can't do that on behalf of other people.
No. Are we surprised?
No, but... For a girl to go up and approach Jimmy, it actually takes a lot of courage. And to be shut down, I just wouldn't shut somebody down like that.
Oh, eat an entire bag of dicks. That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
Yeah, well, there's time.
Wow.
I'm like,
anytime I've been interrupted with Jimmy, I've asked people to join the conversation. I just would never do that to somebody.
Yes. Okay.
how do you, in all honesty?
How long do you think they've spoken?
Ages.
About 10 minutes. Should I try and interrupt?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm somebody that really feels energy, and there's a lot of negative energy in this house, and it's really affecting me.
Yeah, I think you should go and make yourself known, Tatum. Oh, sorry, Tatum.
It's Tatum. I was like, my name's Tatum. I'm absolutely over it. I'm over people's behaviour. So fake. I'm over the girls here. Should I go or should I wait? I actually just want to have a chat with Jimmy because I have something more important to talk to him about. So I'm going to speak to Jimmy now.
Woo! Drama!
Because I feel like you don't do it in normal life. You don't approach
Wait a
guys.
second, we're just going to suss out what's happening here.
She's going to interrupt.
Yeah.
Is she?
Oh, no.
I think she might just be peeing.
Hey,
Hello.
how are you?
Good, Tatum. How are you?
Can I steal you for a chat?
You definitely can.
Eventually.
Is there a queue?
A little bit, yeah. Grab the ticket.
Right, well, I might jump in now.
Hopefully we have another chat very soon.
I'm sure we will.
It's about to begin. I would just anything.
Watch intently.
Yeah. I sometimes get a bit awkward in situations
Oh,
and this stuff.
how awkward was
And
that? I didn't sort of know what to say. And I felt like Tahnee was a little bit rude, and I was like, I interpreted it.
Okay, we can't hear anything, so...
Beautiful dress.
Oh, thank you. So, yeah, I feel like I've sort of been here long enough to know how I feel. For me, I just don't want to be in this environment anymore.
I think she's going into this light-hearted, having a general conversation with him.
I think you're an amazing guy and you have amazing qualities.
I think she's definitely airing some stuff right now.
I think they'll have a nice, light and airy... You don't think so straight away?
Nothing about this convo is going to be light and airy, baby.
I think at this point, I'd like to go home. I just feel like I wouldn't be true to myself if I stayed here any longer.
I was completely blindsided by Tatum tonight.
I think you're amazing, and I think like you have really amazing women here, and I couldn't imagine being in your shoes. You should be really proud of yourself.
If she comes back and says they just talked about like cheese,
I don't believe that
I'll
for a
be
second.
pissed off.
Thank you. I said to you all day one that, you know, I want to be really, really honest with you all.
Yeah.
So I really appreciate that you're honest with me. I mean, I am disappointed because I think you're an amazing girl,
Oh,
and I think that given maybe this wasn't the right experience for us to really connect over, if that's what we needed more time exclusively together. But unfortunately, in this environment, that's not really a...
It's hard when you're getting tugged like left, right and centre, and it's just not my jam.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I've said to all the girls that I'm going to be truthful from the start, and I'm really hoping they'll act the same towards me. So I really appreciated Tatum's honesty. Thank you. You're a great girl. And,
Thank you.
I wish you all the best.
Thank you.
I'll walk you out.
Alrighty.
What's going on? Going for a walk. Walkies. Walkies.
Good luck.
All right, thanks, Tatum. Appreciate it. Look after yourself, eh?
Yeah, you too.
Yeah, take care.
All right, you too. See ya.
What? Why is she going that way?
What the hell? Maybe. What?
No,
Where's
she's
Jimmy?
coming back. She's coming back.
Where's Jimmy?
He's standing there, but he's watching her all weird.
I didn't want Tatum to go tonight. There may have been something there, but I think, you know, if she wasn't feeling it, she wasn't feeling it, and so I respect that.
He would walk her to the front.
No, she's coming. She's coming. She's coming.
What the hell? She's coming.
And yeah, it wasn't until she was walking away and kissing us goodbye that it actually hit me what the hell was just happening.
What, Kitty? Tatum, no. Tatum, no. Oh my God. No.
Oh, I tried to chase her. Tatum.
What?
What the just happened?
Did you guys know that was happening, or were you all just like...
No one knew. No one knew. You're like, what?
There's still a bit of tension in the air. Tatum's just left. There have been some pretty heated discussions about things that happened at the family dinner. Who knows what's going to unfold now?
I'm not entirely sure where I stand with Jimmy. It still is very much at the forefront of my mind that Jimmy and I aren't completely in the clear.
Good evening, ladies. Lily, that rose that you're holding, that means that you are safe tonight. But there are 11 of you who have yet to receive a rose. And tonight, Jimmy has just 10 roses to give. I'm sorry, ladies, but tonight, one of you will leave the mansion. I wish you all the very best. Here's Jimmy.
Jimmy's family has come in to wean out those who are here under false pretenses. I hope he's realised that Holly is the most disingenuous person in the house.
Brooke. Brooke, will you accept this rose?
I will. Thank you.
Tahnee.
I still feel like the flame is there for Jimmy and I. But I'm gonna definitely need some more time with Jimmy to get things back on track.
Rebecca.
I'm hoping that what's happened tonight is not going to impact our journey here.
Laura. Jack.
To say that Holly has pulled the wool over Jimmy's eyes would be an understatement.
Carly.
I really hope that Jimmy has his wits about him and can disregard the schmoozing and the flirting.
Sierra.
Then he'd actually be able to read through the lines and see that Holly's actually full of shit.
My heart is pounding.
Ash.
I'm formed such a strong connection so quickly with Jimmy, and I'm not ready to let that go yet.
Holly.
Like, are you serious?
Holly. We accept this rose.
I don't know how she does it. She just seems to skate through every rose ceremony. I'm going home.
Stephanie. Stephanie, we accept this rose.
Thanks, Jimmy.
Stevie, I'm sorry, but you didn't receive a rose. Could you please take the time now to say goodbye?
I was so scared of losing Jimmy tonight.
Thank you so much, Jimmy.
It's been so nice getting to know you.
I am going to try and stay in my own lane as much as possible and just focus on my relationship with Jimmy. That's all that matters at this point.
Tomorrow night on The Bachelor.
I've just received some bad news.
A tragic loss sees a frontrunner leave the mansion.
I would have loved to have given you a big hug. I'm just really sorry that you had to go and I didn't get a chance to say goodbye to you.
But
There could be some girls that are like, it's a good thing.
is one woman's tragedy another's gain?
She's obviously had a lot of time with him.
Just have to wait and see what happens.
Before.
Oh, wow.
We're going back to school
They're writing notes to each other.
They're passing notes?
Yeah.
as Steph tries to improve her grades.
I really actually need to have a chat with Jimmy tonight. I need to clarify some stuff with him, but time's running out. Hi, guys. I'd love to speak to you tonight.
Not gonna move Steph. Sorry, Steph.
But who will be facing expulsion?
I have to pull this rug from underneath her feet.
Well, YouTube, if you can't get enough Bachelor content, then you need to see more highlights. You'll find them right here. And you can also subscribe to this channel by clicking below.